Hey guys, welcome back. And today I'm going to do another full self-driving run. Tesla gave, I don't know about everybody, but I think mostly everybody, a free trial of full self-driving or FSD right after their last, what was it, the cyber taxi, I don't know what you want to call that, announcement, I guess. After that, the next day or a couple of days later, they started giving out free trials again. I think it was like for a month, maybe a couple of weeks, I don't know, but they did extend it for a little bit longer, maybe like an extra week on top of that. So today we're gonna try it out. I have tried it out since the free trial came out, and I think I've gotten a few new or a few updates on the software as well. Let me see where we are currently. We are at 12.5.6.3 on the full self-driving software. And I believe now, I'm pretty sure now, you can actually use sunglasses and still get the active monitoring. Before it would say, you know, sunglasses on or detected or whatever, and then it wouldn't monitor. You had to keep your hands on the wheel. But now I'm almost positive that you don't have to do that. You can keep your sunglasses on. I have them on right now, and I'll keep them on, and you'll see that it doesn't really prompt me to hold the wheel anymore like it used to when I did have the sunglasses. So let's get going. Let's put this in go mode. Press the button, and here we go. It does say be attentive and keep your hands on the wheel. And yeah, I mean, it's not going, so we're just gonna give it a little push. Let's give it a little juice, and probably not the way that it wants to go. It's a little confused right now. So, like we started off last time, it was confused then too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna reverse it here. And I'm gonna put it on the right path. So it was supposed to take that sharp left there out of the parking lot, and it didn't. So now we're gonna assist it here. Kind of a busy day right now. There's a lot of cars in and out, and everybody just kind of goes in and out of this parking lot from all ways, not just the correct lane. So we're supposed to come this way. We're gonna take this right. Please don't be mad at me for not using my blinker, but it's one of those things where the blinker's upside down. And yeah, sorry. So now I'm gonna put it back into full self-driving mode, and let's see how well it does. So you'll see my hands are right here, but I am gonna be ready. I'm gonna be attentive because I'm not sure if I fully trust it yet. So we're gonna take a quick little drive. Gotta go to Kohl's to make an Amazon return. So we'll use this trip to test it out. Here we are, off and going. So you can see my hands are down here. Got to put air in my tires. You can see that right here. It got so cold so fast that it deflated the tires overnight pretty much. So when I get back, I'll put some air in the tires. So see how that goes. So it's keeping a nice distance between myself and the car in front of me. Got a green light. Hello, Tesla. Pretty much going to be going in the same direction that we did last time for the last full self-driving trip that we did. Pretty good so far. And we'll see what happens here again when we get up to the turning lane up here. Because remember last time we got kind of stuck out here, but it did go in. It did so again today. I don't know if you can tell, but that black car over there is kind of in our lane, so this person can't really fully pull sharp. You see right now. Good job, buddy. I mean, he could, I guess, but like, get in your lane, dude. So not once have I been told to put my hands on the wheel. At least I haven't seen that. All right, here we go. Hands are here. Nice turn, and kind of went in the other lane. Luckily, that car was a little further away. I don't know if it would have avoided that lane if there was a car there, but that wasn't the best turn. So our speed limit is 45. Right now we are going 39. And one thing I didn't show last time was the fact that you can actually prompt it to switch lanes by pressing, your blinkers. So here I did it. There is a car behind us, but not close enough. And what I'm also gonna do now is I'm gonna press on the accelerator. Just go make it go a little bit faster. I don't know why we're going 39 on a 45, but here we got a light, so we'll obviously slow it down here. And that's the car itself. I didn't slow it down or anything. I don't know if you can see my foot. I guess you can kind of see it a little bit down here. I do like to keep it close enough to at least the brake in case I have to. So yeah, you can prompt it to switch lanes just by engaging the blinker either left or right, and it'll make that turn for you, or the switch of lanes for you. And you can also disregard a lane change by pressing that whatever way it's blinking. If it wants to turn, it'll you just kind of press it that same way and it'll disengage that. I hate when it does too many lane switches. I think it's kind of stupid. Right now we're actually going to go into the left lane, no one on our left side, so quick and easy. And I do have it set, I believe. Last time I didn't. I just have, follow the flow of traffic for the speed. But right now, if I go up on my right scroll wheel, you'll see here it says max 49, 48, so I can bring it down or as much as I want. And it'll go up to that speed. So right now we're at 45 miles an hour speed limit, and we're going about 35. Which right now obviously is perfect for the flow of traffic at lower speed. In the video I made about the scroll wheels and their functions, I was trying to talk about what it does when you have autopilot or TAC or FSD when you use the actual scroll wheel. When you're in FSD, I have it set up that if I press the button once or press the scroll wheel once, it engages FSD. I also have it set right now with no offset. I forget what it's called. I forget if it's called offset or no offset, whatever it is, where I can actually manage the max speed limit going up or down. And then if you go right or left on the scroll wheel, let me show you here. I don't know, I'm pressing it right now, and I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but usually if you press right or left, you can change the profile of the autopilot. Let me show you what I mean by that. And I guess they changed it. I guess this is new here, because I don't remember this. Chill, standard, or hurry. Before it was like aggressive, normal, and chill maybe? I don't know, but I guess they're only, all right, so that is what changed. So before, I'm pretty sure you went left or right and you can change that, but now it says full self-driving supervised profiles are currently only applicable for highway driving. City streets support is coming in a future release, so I guess you can't do that anymore. Max speed offset, that's new. I'm not really sure what exactly that one does. So it says can contextually drive above the speed limit or the predicted road speed to match the flow of traffic. This specifies the maximum speed is allowed to drive as a percentage offset applied. to the speed limit of the road or predicted road speed. I don't know, I gotta look into that. But what I was telling you before was the offset, which right now I have it at 5 miles an hour. Before I had a percentage of 10%, but I guess that changed. I don't know if you can still do percentage. Looks like not. So this has changed definitely some. And as you can see, because I'm looking away at the screen, it told me to apply some force to the wheel. So let me just pay attention to what's happening over here. But there you go. That's what, when you start looking away, it just notice the tilt of your head. Even though you can't probably see my eyes, we just went through this yellow light, but I thought it was warranted. We're already going through it. It says attention monitoring active. Still have my sunglasses on, so you can see here. Maybe now you can't obviously see my face, but I do still have them on. So it's still doing active monitoring. And with these little stops on one lane, I was afraid of somebody just pulling out quickly. So, this is one thing I'm still kind of wary about, how fast the Tesla will, put the brakes on. But, this is pretty straight driving, main road. So more or less should be pretty smooth sailing, let's say. We'll see if it goes into the parking lot, what it does, where it brings me when I get to the Kohl's. There are a few different ways to get into it. And we'll see which way it decides to go into. Hopefully it doesn't go into one that's a out only, because there are a few out only lanes. The only time I think I've touched the wheel in this trip has been when it said to apply force. Otherwise, I've had my hands off the wheel, which is super nice. Before you had to have your hands up here. And I don't know, I always felt strange just having my hands here because they were doing nothing. I almost felt stiff there. Now you can kind of have your hands down here. I wouldn't say doing whatever, but definitely don't have to hold it the whole time, even if you don't, or even if you do have the sunglasses on, which is very nice. So we're quite close, I think we're 2 minutes away. It's not in this shopping center, it's in the one following. I feel like these lights are taking forever today. As we get closer, might disengage, might not. See what it does when it gets to the point where it has to take that left into the shopping center. It's not this one coming up. This still brings you to that first shopping center. We gotta go to that second one. Even though I'm pretty sure you can go in this and there's a little cut through, but let's not.
In 1,000 feet, turn left.
All right, it's going through the first entrance, following that car. It's there. We have plenty of time to take that left. Slows down, turns in nicely. Now let's see what it does. Instead of going straight, it looks like it's gonna take a left here. I mean, it makes sense to just go straight, but doing a diagonal run in there.
In 500 feet,
Let's see.
your destination will be on the right.
Do not hit the curb. It's going all the way. Ugh. So it turned the wheel in and then it turned it out. I think it noticed that it was pretty close to that curb there. Man, all these curbs scare the hell out of me. All right, full stop. And we go.
Now your destination is on the right.
All right, so it just stops right there. So let's get it to, it says autopilot navigation complete, which is quite perfect because there's some people walking there. Just disengage it. All you gotta do to disengage is give it a little slight tug on the wheel. That's one option. Other option is you can press the button here press it once, and then it'll disengage. And I believe the last one is you press the brake. So just make sure when you press the brake, you quickly, if you have to keep going straight, you quickly sorry, I was trying to do the auto park here. You quickly make the that adjustment to either accelerate or do whatever, so you're not dicking around, so you're not making that mistake. So auto park into the spot right here. There's a car behind me. I could wait. It's just pulling up next to me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There you go. Pretty nice, easy run here. No longer need to have sunglasses off. It can read, it does monitoring with the sunglasses on, which is super nice. So if you have any questions, put them down in the comments below. Worked quite well the whole way here. We finished it with auto park. I don't think it's any faster than it was before, but it works really, really nice. It does parallel park too. I don't know if I've said that before, but I've used it once before to parallel park. It does a good job of it as well. So funny story, I went to the wrong location for this Amazon return. I was supposed to go to UPS, not Kohl's. So let's go to UPS. And that's on me. I picked UPS because it's closer to where I live, but I forgot. So I guess we'll do another little trip. And let's roll. Seems like it has trouble coming out of spots, so let's give it a little juice. And yeah, there we go. All right, so curb. Again, it's not, I mean, I understand what it's trying to do. It doesn't want to go into the other lane.
Turn right onto West Street Road.
But it turns and then cuts out. Should prevent hitting that. So I'm almost in the camp of why don't you, if there's no one coming, make it a little bit wider, right? I don't know. Get it, if there's some oncoming traffic, you don't want to do that per se, and here we are, turning and turning again. Just, I don't know. That's just me, but I don't know if that's the correct fix. Just come out a little bit wider and you should be all right. But so essentially we're going to be going back the same way we came. I think it was a smart move to get into the left lane and not be behind this truck. Good job. Still doesn't avoid potholes or anything on the ground that you might run over that you don't want to. So just be aware of that. I'm not sure if it'll ever do that. Avoid potholes. But, wishful thinking, I guess. I think I also have it set up for minimal lane changes. I know that's I think that's an option unless they got rid of that. Because at one point, this is a while back, I think even the Model Y before I had this car, it would, go to this lane and then go back to that lane and then go back to this lane. So you kind of see what just happened there. That guy kind of came out, sure enough came out, and then this guy came onto my lane without any blinker on. So luckily I wasn't close. I don't know how the Tesla would have reacted to that if it was closer. But yeah, talking back to about the minimal lane changes or the changes that I used to just make, I used to hate it. When I'm in a lane and if it's good, I want to stay in it. I don't want to just keep going just to pass one car, unless that car is going super slow. Another no blinker here, so I guess it's no blinker day today. I mean, I'm guilty, I guess, too. I did it earlier. I feel like the stops are a little bit smoother than they have been. I'm not gonna say in the last time, but just overall. And maybe I'm wrong. But it just feels like, I don't know, when I first started using the FSD last year in the Model Y, I always felt like it was always going so fast. I'm like, oh my God, you're gonna, and then it would just all of a sudden start slowing down, and I felt like it was like too much of an abrupt stop. Now it seems a little bit more like easing into it, which is what I normally do myself. So it feels like more natural, I guess, for me. Maybe there are people who drive like that super fast and then hit the brakes. I don't like that. I don't want to be getting whiplash every time I stop. So right now we're going 42 on this 45. I'd prefer to go about 45. Feel like we're a little further back from that car that's up there. So we're just going to press the accelerator. I'm going to get it going. Because you can press the accelerator to get it go faster if you wanted to. But like I showed you last time, you'll eventually see something here that says, vehicle will not brake. And I think I've never heard the noise, that little like beep, beep, beep. I think I've only ever heard, or only ever saw that little thing on the screen. I think. Could be wrong. Right now it says 45 max, so we're just going to lift it up to 50. See if it gets up to 50. I don't know if it will. It's 46. And I felt like before, if you would say I want to go at max of 50, it would go at max of 50. Now it doesn't always, so I'm going to accelerate it again. Now we're going a little too fast. 60. Whoopsies. This guy behind me went to the next lane. He's definitely going faster than I was, so. Now we are at 50. What's kind of funny is that we're actually going to be going to the same shopping center that we just started our journey from. But you know what? I had to make this video, so it is what it is. I was going to make this trip anyways, or a trip. So, whatever. I went right over that. See, I normally wouldn't have gone over that manhole there, but
turn right onto Second
it
Street
did.
Pike.
So we're going to be taking a right-hand turn at this stoplight up there. So this is a low curb over there. So less of a chance, but it should be able to like avoid it. Go, And you can see it here. I can see it there. I have luckily not, and I can say because I'm not the one controlling it per se, but I haven't been in the car while using FSD hitting a curb, and knock on wood, there's no wood in here. Knock on wood that I don't. One, I don't want to scuff up the tires or even deflate them, cause a gash in the sidewall. And did I say luckily? Well, what I meant to say was luckily I just have wheel covers, so if those get scratched up, I don't have like the rims, the Uber turbines that you get on the Model Y, or I don't even know what the ones are called for the wheels, the rims for this car. But I have wheel covers, so one gets messed up, just get another one. But I don't want to gash, the sidewall of the tire. Would not be ideal. So this must look familiar since we went, well, the other way, going that way. So yeah, we're gonna be going right into the same shopping center. I wonder if it's gonna go in here or if it's, you know, it shouldn't go in here. You know what? You're right. So this is where we started here. It's kind of too. Oh, it didn't know what to do, and it went. I like it. Shouldn't have stopped, but I like that it went.
500 feet, turn right, then turn right.
So an option to get into the shopping center I want to go into is going right in here. But I guess it's going to go to the next one, which is actually the way I would normally go in. And I'm going to disengage before it brings me to the front of the store because I like to park on the side. Because it looks like it's trying to bring me to the front of the store there. You guys can't obviously see, but here there's two Cyber trucks for that food market. And they're both wrapped in their, like,
now turn right.
You know, logo. So that supermarket
now
must
right.
be doing well. Alright, so we're gonna disengage and then we're gonna keep going for a little bit. We'll press that one, press start, and we'll park it here. See, it's a little slow. Now it lines it up a little bit and now it starts to do its thing. So if there was someone behind me, I would not have done auto park just because I don't want to be making people wait. But if you have the time, it does a great job. Ta-da! There we go. So now we'll do our ending of our video. So we just did about what? Was that like 20, 30, 40 minutes of full self-driving? Very easy road though, right? Main road, not really anything crazy. Avoided the curbs, it went around them. They did the little, like, quick little like turn, but maybe do a little bit wider. But does a great job. I love the fact that you can have your sunglasses on now. That is quite amazing. Let me see if there's anything new software-wise. Let me see if I can see the release notes. Oh yeah, tried it the other day. It was pretty cool. I'll have to make a video. I want to make a video. I will be making a video on this. I want to kind of show you how that works. It's pretty legit. And then full self-driving here. Let's see. See here, includes vision-based attention monitoring with sunglasses. So that's mint. I love it. Yeah, this still makes, I haven't bought it into Tesla, still makes that noise. And then I still have that buzzing noise coming from there. My, whenever I press the button to open up the charger port, it doesn't always open, so I gotta figure that one out too. So sorry I hijacked it with what I gotta get done by Tesla, but I should probably get that done soon. But yeah, that's a good one. End-to-end highway, I don't know what that means. Earlier, more natural lane change decision. See, that was kind of what I was saying before. I would kind of like press or want to change lanes and then just do it automatically and then go back, and it was just annoying. So I didn't like that. Updated speed profile, so apply to roads and highways with 50 or more. So I guess that's what I was telling you about, or I was trying to do with the left and right scroll wheel, change the profile and it wouldn't let me. Auto set speed has been updated to max speed. That's what I was showing you with the up and down. I think that's what was a little bit different from what I was used to. Yeah, so let me see. You must be attentive. Vision-based monitoring. I believe that's still what's been happening. Where this camera here, make sure that you are looking forward and straight. So yeah, those are like the main changes here. There's a lot of like new things, and it's consistently evolving, making it better. I think, and probably a couple of things, you know, a couple of steps forwards, maybe a step backwards, whatever. But overall, it does a really good job of full self-driving, of driving itself. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a nice thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't. And like always, keep on No, that's not what it's going to say. Any comments, questions, suggestions, put it down in the comments section below. And like always, keep on living a modern lifestyle through technology. Peace. Bye. See you on the next one.